You and your cup needs to be full all the time, which is why personal growth cannot stop. If you stop at your inner growth, then you back up everything else and how effective you are actually able to be with everybody else.
Hi, I'm Zara Green, and this is Living Clarity. What I do over here is crush conditioning, everything you've been conditioned to believe that is working against you. But you won't know that unless you have the courage to challenge your beliefs. I believe that every single person was born with a unique design, and that design has them already equipped for the life they need to live and to do it successfully. I also know for sure that we have all been conditioned with some BS, some crap that works against us. And what I am all about is really cutting through the conditioning so that you can get to the good parts, so that you can start to see the stuff that is hindering you, so you can get on with living according to your design, not other people's desires. If that all sounds good to you, then I invite you to subscribe and engage, like, comment, share. And before I forget, there's a free mini masterclass that I've created to help you dig deeper on the ways that you've been conditioned so that you can get out from under the condition, rise above it, and start to live according to your design. Okay?
Well, hello. This won't be a long lesson, but it is a very important one. The ultimate goal is to help you to understand that experiences that you have are not always primary, or the emotions that you attach to them in a primary way can be harmful, not just to you, but the people around you, if it's not your primary experience. There are primary experiences, there are secondary experiences, and there are some things that are just not your business that you're taking on. So when I talk about personal development, then these are the kinds of tools that you need so that when life is just happening, then you are able to, the more you do this, like a well-greased, well-oiled machine, just kind of click in. There are videos that I talk about my experiences with my father, who is the closest person to me my entire life. Daddy transitioned a couple years ago. And I realized as a 30-year-old woman that I was so attached to this man that if something had happened to him, I would lose my mind. Every time he experienced something, it was as if I was experiencing it. You know, it was just, it was an unhealthy emotional tie. And a lot of times that's what we develop with the people we love. And so if you don't distinguish primary experiences from secondary, then you put yourself in the same space as the primary. And that also means that you are less helpful for them. You can't be a support when you just dive in with them, okay? And being an empath, it's a whole nother topic. I promise myself I'm not gonna get stuck on that. I'm gonna teach that some other time. But that is what a whole lot of y'all are using as a reason for why you stay stuck. Not just in other people's shit and your shit. I'm an empath. Listen, I'll say this. Empaths, actually, real, true empaths know how to govern their energy so that they are more helpful to themselves and others. People who cannot handle, and yes, I'm going to keep using that word, because there's a difference in dealing with something and handling it. Dealing with something means that you just stay in the thick of it, and that's what I'm about to tell you, distinguishing primary and secondary. Nobody is supposed to be in the thick of somebody else's stuff. I can feel you. I know. I know what's happening to a whole bunch of you. A whole bunch of you are like, you don't know I'm a mother, and once you're a mother, oh, and that's my child, and once that's my child, oh, and that's my husband, and that's my friend, but my best friend, look, I ain't for everybody. If I ain't for you, that's okay. But if you want to learn, and here's something you may not have understood, in order to lighten your load and to be more effective, stick around. So, life lessons, y'all. And life is school. So here we go. Let's start with you. You are here to expand. The whole purpose we are here, this is school. It is to expand, to learn and to grow. And you'll continue to hear me say this. The more you learn and grow, the more it increases your capacity to love yourself first. And once you really master that loving you, then you can love others from your overflow. If you haven't mastered loving you, then you're not loving from your overflow. You're loving from deficits. That's everybody all the time. No exceptions. All right. You. Then from you, you've got your relationships. It starts with family. You've got family relationships, and then you've got romantic relationships. But listen, you and your cup needs to be full all the time, which is why personal growth cannot stop. If you stop at your inner growth, then you back up everything else and how effective you are actually able to be with everybody else. Okay, now
start with the free masterclass I have that's cutting through the conditioning, okay? The link's below. Well, that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this, then subscribe and engage. Like, comment. Let me know how this struck you. Was there something new here? Are you still confused about something? Do I need to further expound about something? Then let me know, okay? So comment, share, and turn on that notification bell so I can see you here the next time. It's your life. Choose it just as it is. Own it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Change it. As long as you can breathe and learn, it can get better. Bye for now from Medellin, Colombia.